welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Kansas City Chiefs and our home team. On the visiting sideline, coach of the Chiefs, Andy Reid. His side enters in need of a win, sitting at 1-3 in this early season. On the opposite sideline, a look at their head coach. His guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. Here is second-year man Cam Little on to handle the opening kick. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Good work so far. He's got room. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them as he always does. The quarterback seeking his fourth consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a fourth Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. Just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
Get to that money down, that 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Coach's challenge to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore, it's B.Nix.
Kate, he's had some time to work past their last game, and he needed every second of it. A 4-interception game isn't easy for anybody to move on from, even for the shortest of memories. He's got to get his head right this week. This team needs him to deliver.
And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after.
Menu narration set to 100.
Offensively to get this drive moving.
Complete, it's Myers. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Here's the first carry of the game for the Syracuse rookie. And they bring him down around the 34. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that gives him a first down.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Play action with Nix. Defender arrives right as the the hit, knocks it free. Incomplete.
Thomas Jr.
Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So that brings up second down.
10.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Headed out right. He's running with it. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Now one of the Chiefs in some pain out there, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's helped by the trainers. On third down, here's B.Tuten. And this one had no chance, hit well behind that line. That brings up fourth down.
A loss of 2 yards.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks instead. The defense is energized with that stop.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Is a turnover on downs.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return.
You know, Kate, so often they say that defense is just reactionary. They're just reacting to what the offense is doing. But I'll tell you what, when you got a defensive call like that, the right personnel, nickel coverage, the right defensive plan, it plays such a huge role in helping take the ball away.
He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
From the red zone on first. Here's a screen for B.Tuten. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be first and goal.
That's another first down. First down and goal to go.
Nix. And the catch is made for the touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So the first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Little Tex on the extra point. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Team 7, visitors nothing.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here comes Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They go play action. It's Mahomes. He's just cut downfield by Rice. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down. New set of downs for him and starts at the 38.
It's a gain of 35. First down, Chiefs.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down. 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a 1-point game.
Touchdown.
Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, a couple yards short at the 23. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. The offense headed back to the field. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Third and long for him here. That's dropped underneath. Two. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there.
It's a gain of 11.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll throw again. Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Ball still on that 34-yard line. 2nd and 10.
J.Hines there defensively.
Once more, it's Nix. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Ashton Gelati driving in there for the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Looking Myers, and he's got it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that means 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Inside give here for B.Tuten. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chiefs' 47-yard line.
They'll go again here with B.Tuten. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More coming up after this quick break. Needing 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Shotgun snap to Nix. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
A gain of 39 yards. That's another 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Visitors 7. And Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Hits him on the out route. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got the first down grab and still going. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down.
Entering settings screen, you have 28 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Back to throw, Mahomes. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Going deep here for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. Their offense running back out now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Tuten on 1st and 10. And he's going to line up in the red for this play, back at the 8. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
In by Myers. This one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Nix from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now it'll be a punt on 4th down with Logan Cook out to boot it. And this will come from just inside his end zone. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. On in at the 41. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. And go with another run. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 11.
Third and long, not going to throw. He finds Worthy, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. A gain of 18.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tuten. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
The truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Gets this one to Patrick. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
All set now. 1st and 10. And off to Tuten. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 29-yard line.
Now Nix. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective. We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
The second down throw for Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up. Madden on to punt. They could really use a good one here. Return amounts to much. They bring him down. Their offense headed out now. Not much time left before the half. And with exactly 1 minute left to go, they've got some time, but they've got to work fairly quick. On 1st down, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. He's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. So 1st down from the 41. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Connects on the crosser. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
17 yards. Complete to Tim Patrick. 1st and 10 at the
Play action with Nix. Buying some time right. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Tutu gets it from the gun. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a 1st down here. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
This is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, get a little push, and now you get a 3rd down conversion via penalty. The defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go, and that play, that should help him get some points here going into the half.
A 26-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
Return starts at the 3. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Highmark Stadium. It's the Bills at home to take on the Patriots in the AFC East. And it's the rookie, Trevion Henderson. Yeah, that's the way he says it. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Patriots continue to have enough. They make it 5 straight wins to start the new year. From there, it's on to Cincinnati. Checking in on the Bengals, they're hosting the Detroit Lions. And it's the touchdown king from 2024, Jahmyr Gibbs. He's got it, he's got room, he's got a touchdown. That's a 29-yard score. The Lions have no problem in this one. They win it going away. Lastly, we head out to SoFi Stadium. It's the Chargers hosting the Washington Commanders. And it's LA's leading receiver as a rookie last year, Ladd McConkey. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Chargers move to 3-2 as they get back above 500 with the victory. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Butker on now to kick this one away. B.Tuten now on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. Now it's Tuten. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. There's Chris Jones, an All-Pro each of the last 3 seasons, who took him down.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Nix off the play action. Hits his running back. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to bring up first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
It's a handoff to Tuten, running right. He finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Rolling into enemy territory. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. Second and 10. Nix now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be third and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. He was good on his first attempt, and his second from a little over 45 here. That one's a miss, so he hung it out right at that upright. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Andy Reid getting his Chiefs offense ready to go for a new series. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Devin Boyd on the coverage defensively.
Shotgun snap. It's a give to Hunt. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Secures this at the 17. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Now this offense getting set to work here. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. Now running here with B.Tuten. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
2nd and 10.
Nix looking to throw. Here's a screen for B.Tuten. Works the sideline to the 30. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down. None of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Buying some time left. He takes it himself. And the ground game works for the touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And his guys take a 3-possession lead.
Visitors 7.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He's going to field this at the 2. Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right, in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. That's exactly what this offense has got to do. Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far. This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
That's caught for the first. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
Back to the air, Mahomes.
Kansas City.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Leads to second and 10.
Again, Mahomes to throw. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10. Another drive coming up for this offense. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
B.Tuten headed left. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's out of bounds, but great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Nix with it on first. Flushed out of the pocket. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Eric Armstead there on the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Right back to Rice, caught again. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Off play action, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 10.
Home team 24, visitors 14.
That that lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. B.Tuten now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The home teams have running back B.Tuten headed out with the rest of the offense. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Run here with B.Tuten. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Nix from the gun. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
At the 11-yard line.
On the ground, B.Tuten. And he drives this forward to the 6. 5 yards on that play, but 3rd and goal is still going to be longer than they'd like.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Throwing here, Nix. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. This from just 23 yards away. Little knocks it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here comes Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they welcome the same level of play on this series as well. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Prime connected with Xavier Worthy there. And now they face 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
A 2nd down throw for Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. New set of downs from 37.
First down, Chiefs.
On first and 10. Here's Mahomes. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
Let's go, little lady! Right side!
Throwing again, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Another throw for Mahomes. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. First down from the 42. Tuten with it. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be there first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
First and 10 at the 31.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. On first down, it's Nix. Deep shot doesn't quite work out. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
He was covered by Christian Fulton.
Nix. Hits him on the out route. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. And they're whistling for a stop. It looks like that's one of the Chiefs in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing again. Here's Nix. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs have some new life in the fourth.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And they're very fortunate the turnover on downs and short field did not lead to points. They can thank their defense by putting a scoring drive together right now. Mahomes on first and 10. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Dose of the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9.
Pacheco brought down back at his own 9-yard line.
3rd and long for Mahomes. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
Mahomes to throw for it. It's him on the in route. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Again, Mahomes to throw. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he's tackled for no gain. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
3rd down and 9.
Looking to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Throw is caught by the back. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Result of the play.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Going back, gets the handoff. He does it. Touchdown. These guys have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I will. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Now the offense and Knicks coming to the line, looking to tack on 2 more.
Offense will line up for a
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that one's caught. Zach, a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th.
visitors 14.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here comes Williams on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Finds the in route complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. First and 10 from the 32.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to the air, Mahomes. That's caught in stride by Rice. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Here's Mahomes. He's going to run for it. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Gain of 12 yards. That's another.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Kansas City. The the Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs get it back to a 14-point game.
Team 35. Visitors 21.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the first quarter, the second quarter, third quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the fourth.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. A nice showing here from our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.